Hey there, I'm Daylon, and welcome to another session of Coaching Question of the Month. And the coaching question of the month this month is going to be an exciting one related to self love. How much do you really love yourself? And how much do you believe that you are enough? And this is one of my favorite questions because if you think about it, this is one of those things that can actually affect how you enter an interview and how well you perform during an interview, right? If you have limiting beliefs during the interview, they can really affect your brain and how you work and actually just screw up your performance. So the coaching question of the month is very simple this month. Where do you feel you are not good enough? Where do you feel you are not good enough? And I think this is a great question for introspection, mainly because it helps you think about your areas of improvement and how you can improve even further and grow even further. We're all learning beings over here. And at the same time, if you kind of think about it, this is such a great opportunity to really investigate whether some of these things that you're writing down on a sheet of paper, I call them limiting beliefs, are they actually true? Are they actually kind to yourself? And are they actually necessary to still be, as part of your life? The thing is, we hold on to a lot of things as we are growing up as a person, right? We hold on to certain beliefs and certain things that people tell us when we were a child, and some of this might be, hey, you don't speak very well, right? Or you don't communicate very well in a certain language, or you don't dress very well, your hair is kind of frumpy or things like that. So we might actually still be carrying on some of these limiting beliefs that are from our teenage years or from our childhood and still actually being affected by that while we're going for our interviews. So can you imagine going into an interview and then having to deal with the stress of an interview and at the same time having to deal with the concerns and the stress of the limiting beliefs that you set for yourself, right? It is often said that we are our biggest critique, and because we hold on to these limiting beliefs, I implore you to actually question the necessity of it, to question how kind you are to yourself when you say these to yourself. And at the same time, is it actually true? If you check it with your friends, you check it with your family members, and you check it with your ex-colleagues, is it actually true that maybe that you can't speak well, or maybe that you feel like you're not very good in terms of like the way you do your hair and stuff like that? And we hold on to these things, and I think it's such a great opportunity for us to write them down and say, well, this is a good time for me to release it. This is no longer true. This is definitely not kind to myself, and this is definitely not necessary in my life as I'm doing a very important transition in my life to a new career. So that's something I would encourage you to consider to do. And at the end of the day, after you write all these things down, where the areas where you feel like I am not enough, I hope you write these 3 words as well and remind yourself that I am enough and you are enough, right? And when you say these words to yourself, just kind of like feel it and just try to like wow and manifest it and try and just kind of internalize it, because when you believe that you are enough, you have so much more love and you have so much more being in order to kind of give to others. And the interviewer is going to be able to really tell the difference, like in the way you speak, the way you present yourself. Because if you are always thinking about your limiting beliefs during the interview, you seem very distracted during the interview, and you can't be present, you can't be fully yourself during the interview itself. So I hope you go into every single interview, every single meeting, right, or assignment where you have to present your design work, and you're able to be fully 100% present, to be yourself, to come from a place of love and a great care, where you believe and truly internalize this statement, I am enough. All right? So this is Daylon. It's been really great to be sharing this. This has been definitely one of those things that I've struggled with in my early career and in my life, in my 20s as well. So I hope this has been useful. Please feel free to drop a comment or some feedback below if you find this video helpful, and hit the subscribe button. If not, I'll also see you in one of our webinars or one of our podcast episodes where we'll be hosting and interviewing experts working in the UX design industry in Asia Pacific. So this is Daylon once again, and I hope you have a magnificent week ahead, as well as a smooth career transition. All right, take care and bye-bye.